Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled by a sparkling river, there lived a mischievous cat named Whiskers. Whiskers was known throughout the town for his playful antics and his utter disdain for one particular thing, water. You see, Whiskers had a long-standing enmity with water. It all started when he was just a tiny kitten. One day, he curiously dipped his paw into a puddle, only to find it wet and cold. From that moment on, Whiskers vowed never to get near water again. His feud with water became legendary. Whenever it rained, Whiskers would find the nearest shelter and refuse to budge until the last raindrop had fallen. Baths were an absolute nightmare for Whiskers and his owners, as he would squirm and yowl until he was safely back on dry land. But Whiskers wasn't just afraid of water, he was convinced it was out to get him. He believed that water was sneaky and unpredictable, always finding a way to ruin his perfectly groomed fur or dampen his spirits. Despite his aversion to water, Whiskers led a happy life in his quaint town. He spent his days chasing butterflies, napping in the sun, and indulging in his favorite pastime, tormenting the local fishermen by swatting at their lines whenever they cast them into the river. The townsfolk found Whiskers' antics endearing, even if they didn't quite understand his intense dislike of water. They would often chuckle as they watched him tiptoe around puddles or jump at the sound of a dripping faucet. In the end, Whiskers' feud with water was just a small quirk that made him all the more lovable to those who knew him best. And though he may never make peace with water, he found contentment in the simple pleasures of life in his cozy little town by the river.